Here at WWE Rumor Review, we'll be reviewing the rumors that have circulated over the past few months and seeing if any of them were accurate. In 2023, a number of well-known figures made headlines for different reasons. Some were said to be returning, while the futures of the others were uncertain. While some of my dreams did come true, others did not. Alright, let's get into the review and find out which rumors were true. Carlito's re-signing with WWE. Many fans were hoping that Carlito will make a permanent return to WWE after his unexpected debut at Backlash 2023 in Puerto Rico. A few months down the road, whispers began to circulate that the former U.S. champion had officially joined the firm and was patiently waiting for the creative approval. Even though Carlito was away from television for a long time, the contract was reported by several, including Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer. He returned to Fastlane in October after months of speculation and is currently a part of the LWO. Number 4. Quest for AEW's Edge. Edge faced Sheamus in a spectacular 25th anniversary celebration of his WWE debut in August 2023. This match on SmackDown was the last of the Rated R Superstars contract, and it was spectacular. Edge was rumored to be leaving WWE and signing with All Elite Wrestling, according to Dave Meltzer's Wrestling Observer newsletter article. He did it exactly that way. Now we know that Adam Copeland made his AEW debut at October's WrestleDream pay-per-view and briefly held the TNT Championship. 3. Word on Uncle Howdy's whereabouts. When Bray Wyatt passed away suddenly, it sent shockwaves across the professional wrestling community. With this death, the WWE roster lost a superstar for the first time since 2007. Prior to his medical removal from television, Wyatt was engrossed in a plot involving Uncle Howdy. Rumors began circulating about Bo Dallas, Bray's real-life brother, and Uncle Howdy, following the horrific events of August 2023. According to Ringside News, Triple H is willing to consider suggestions and is considering bringing the persona back to WWE television. But thus far, that has not materialized. Since the way to WrestleMania 39, Uncle Howdy has been completely absent. It is quite improbable that Dallas will ever bring back the mask and jacket. 2. The date of Randy Orton's comeback to WWE. Randy Orton's homecoming has been the subject of fan speculation all through 2023. The Viper's back issue forced him to miss action, but there were whispers that he would make a surprise return at some high-profile live events. Survivor Series was supposedly Orton's intended venue for his comeback, according to Fightful Select, the most prominent of these. Yeah, that's exactly what transpired. Returning as Cody Rhodes' final War Games teammate, the 14-time world champion contributed to their victory over the Judgment Day. Number 1. Word on the street regarding CM Punk leading up to Survivor Series. Even though Randy Orton's return at Survivor Series was a huge deal, CM Punk stole the show. As WWE's Survivor Series came to a close, the straight-edge superstar stunned the Chicago crowd with an unprecedented return. Before the show, though, what were the whispers? The WWE appeared to deny any progressive negotiations with Punk, despite multiple teasers on WWE programming after his AEW contract was terminated in September. The dead deal was supposedly announced around the month's end in October. The verdict is in. It was definitely not. The best stars in the locker room were informed that CM Punk would not be returning, according to a report from Fightful Select just before Survivor Series. This may or may not be accurate, but word on the street is that the whole men's War Games team was informed about the comeback. A number of reports that the former AEW star was planning to return were, in fact, false. There has never been a better-kept secret in the industry than this one. Details regarding the current champion's personal life, including reports that he will be back on WWE SmackDown next week. Even though WWE has a deep roster, it's never good when a champion is out of commission. Dragon Lee has now provided an update on his WWE status, following his recent revelation that he might miss an upcoming concert because of visa concerns. In a tweet, the current North American champion not only announced his absence from NXT New Year's Evil, but also hinted at a significant replacement. According to PW Insider's latest report, Dragon Lee's new work visa in the US is running smoothly with no imminent issues. At the moment, Lee was unable to return to the US even though his visa had been issued. The Christmas season prevented him from physically receiving it. Some WWE fans are hoping to see the 28-year-old superstar return to Friday's SmackDown program, as he reportedly arrives in the US soon, according to Mike Johnson. Regarding Dragon Lee's near future, here's an encouraging passage from PW Insider's report. According to our sources, Lee is anticipated to return to the United States in the near future, possibly even before Friday's SmackDown. The visa simply needs to be in his possession. What Dragon Lee has to say on his visa problems and his forced departure from WWE at NXT New Year's Evil 2024, Dragon Lee was supposed to face no quarter catch in a six-man tag team bout alongside Latino World Order, according to WWE. On X/Twitter, Lee, who is recruited to SmackDown but also appearances for NXT, confirmed his absence at New Year's Evil and seemed devastated to have missed a match to start 2024. But the show must go on, and Dragon Lee assured the audience that his teammates will soon be announced a suitable replacement. In his most recent update regarding his visa issues, Lee confirmed the following. Hola, ano necesito. I am currently unable to leave Mexico owing to visa complications. This is unfortunate news to start the year off on the wrong foot. For that reason, I will not be tuning in to a Wink's New Year's Evil. However, tomorrow night, the NXT Universe and the NQCC will be treated to a major surprise by the LWO. With his strong showings on the main roster and his hold on the North American title in NXT, Dragon Lee appears to be a promising young talent. His devoted followers are counting on Dragon Lee to resolve his visa problems quickly so that he may resume his regular TV appearances, given his current momentum. Zelina Vega's mysterious tweet has the WWE Universe convinced that the 34-year-old star would return. Wrestling fans are under the impression that a 34-year-old superstar's comeback to the company is imminent due to possible huge spoilers divulged by WWE superstar Zelina Vega. Once upon a time, Zelina Vega managed the now-defunct Andrade El Idolo before she and Rey Mysterio formed the LWO and formed partnerships with Legado del Fantasma. As a result of Vega's loyalty, the 34-year-old superstar has held the titles of both NXT Champion and United States Champion. After being released from WWE in March of 2021, El Idolo quickly joined All Elite Wrestling, which was owned by Tony Khan. After competing in his last match, a singles match at the World's End pay-per-view, he lost to Miro, aka Rusev, ending his 2-year stint with AEW. Andrade is a free agent, according to Khan's post-show news conference confirmation. He can return whenever he wants. Despite many fans' hopes, the former U.S. champion did not make an appearance on Monday Night Raw, Day 1. Zelina Vega heated things up on Twitter, X, by revealing her little secret. There is now division among the LWO faction, and the 33-year-old female superstar is a part of the SmackDown roster. In anticipation of the next Blue Brand episode, WWE fans are sure that Vega will reunite Andrade El Idolo and put Santos Escobar in the ring with his opponent. John Cena and Zelina Vega reminisce about a monumental event in WWE on WWE Friday Night SmackDown 5 years ago. Vega and Andrade El Idolo faced off against John Cena and Becky Lynch in a mixed tag team battle. Images from 5 years ago reappeared on the internet, and the winner was the leader of Cenation and the Man. In response to the tweet, The former WWE Women's Tag Team Champion expressed her joy on that day and brought up the fact that she kicked John Cena in the face during their match. The 33-year-old woman has been absent from SmackDown TV since slapping Escobar in the ring as a punishment for betraying Rey Mysterio. After interfering in the semifinals of the United States Championship contender match, Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza, who are stars of NXT, have joined forces with Escobar. Whether Zelina Vega exposes Andrade El Idolo as her secret on the next SmackDown program is anyone's guess. Wrestling fans react to newly revealed astonishing stat of 9-time champion, calling him Vince's boy. The quality of programming has been consistently high since Triple H took over as WWE CCO. But even the King of Kings knows who the real moneymaker is for the Stanford-based worldwide brand. Maybe that's why he and the rest of the creative team are hesitant to sign another A-list actor. So, to wrap things up, undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns has continued his reign, which started in August 2020, for the past 5 years. Even though the tribal chief has already pounded a long number of WWE superstars into submission, there are plenty of other big names who could provide something new. The Rock, CM Punk, and Gunther are all part of this. Fan reactions to the title reign entering its 5th year are as follows. At Raw, Day 1, The Rock squared off against Jinder Mahal, a former WWE champion. The Great One's part with Mahal was quite generic, but his final comment, which hinted at a future confrontation with the head of the table, would have piqued the interest of even casual and lapsed viewers. Bully Ray mentioned that Vince McMahon wanted Roman Reigns to be WWE's spokesperson. Gunther holds the Intercontinental Championship, while Seth Rollins holds the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw. Long reigns of title are underway for both talents. Seth Rollins becomes the first World Heavyweight Champion at Night of Champions 2023. Even though there was only one world title match scheduled for the Saudi event, Reigns still managed to finish it off with a tag team match. This brought up a memory from 2016, when Vince McMahon told Bully Ray something similar. The veteran was a WWE employee at the time, and he was teamed up with Devon Dudley. Despite being positioned as the top person even then, Reigns was one of the most hated babyfaces ever. During an episode of Busted Open Radio, Ray explained, "Why was Roman chosen?" Bully Ray clarified that Roman is the man. Mark, do you recall the Boston address of Vince's office? The following, you're standing in the same office where, in 2016, Vince McMahon stared me down and declared, "Bubba, Roman is the guy who is putting food on our table for the next 10 years. For all I knew, that was the instant. This man is it. Ray tried all in his power to win him over after this realization. My friend Devon and I went all out that night to try to salvage the situation. It's all about Roman, not myself or Devon. Roman more than a millennium." According to Bully Ray, he is considered a member of WWE's royal family. Despite spending much of 2023 away from the camera, Reigns appears to have a rather eventful road to WrestleMania 40.